So you see what's going on, guys? Whenever I try to start this thing, it won't turn all the way over, so we need a valve adjustment. What's up, guys? Anthony coming to you with a quick DIY104 video. And in today's video, I have a troy-bilt riding lawnmower. It's a troy-bilt pony. It has a 7.5 Briggs & Stratton engine in it, which has the overhead valve. And the issue I'm having with this engine is that it doesn't turn all the way over. Even though I tried a brand new battery, it still doesn't turn all the way over. So it appears as if it needs a valve adjustment. So I'm going to do that today. So a couple tools, guys, you're going to need for this job. And I'm in the sun right now, so sorry if there's some kind of shadow or something like that. But a couple tools you're going to need for this job. We're going to need, of course, to remove the spark plug. So here's a spark plug remover or spark plug tool. We're going to need a 10mm socket. We're going to need a 10mm wrench. We're going to need a feeler gauge set, and really just need one of these. All right, so you're going to need to have that. It's good to have these. And of course, we're going to need an Allen wrench set, and we just need one of these for this engine. So here is the engine right there. It's a 17.5 horsepower IC Briggs & Stratton engine with overhead valve. Like I said earlier, what's going on with this engine is that whenever I try to start it, right, it just moves like half a turn. All right, just half a turn. It doesn't go all the way over, even with a brand new battery. So that suggests that the valves need to be adjusted. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do, of course, remove the spark plug. All right, so you want to do that because that will help you to turn over the flywheel by hand, because you're going to need to do that. Now, there are two ways to adjust the valves on this particular engine. You could use a top dead center approach, or you could use what I call the one up and one down approach, and I'll show you that. That seems to be the easiest method. So let me go ahead and remove the valve cover. And it might be a little bit of oil seen when the cover is removed. All right, my cover came off pretty easy, but sometimes you have to take a flathead screwdriver and kind of pry around the valve cover to remove it. So there goes the valve cover, and there goes some oil inside of it. All right, so we need to just get this thing adjusted. So it's a good idea to pay attention to the gasket. This gasket looks fairly good. All right, it looks good, so I think we're good there. All right, we're going to adjust both of these valves right here to 0.004 clearance, and here is my feeler gauge right there, 0.004. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the easy approach. I call it the one up, one down approach. You could also use a top dead center approach. So these are the tools we're going to need for this job. We're going to need the Allen key set, and then we're going to need the wrench, and of course a feeler gauge. So let me go ahead and rotate the engine. All right, so you guys can see that. All right, so I'm gonna wait until one of the valve is open and one is closed. Okay, so one is down, one is up. All right. So we're going to adjust the clearance right here for the one that's up. And this is the easiest way to do it, guys. What we're going to need to do, we're going to need to break the key, the Allen wrench key. So I'm going to turn this, insert it right here and turn it counterclockwise. All right, just like that. And let's check the clearance. This is 0.004. And man, that's a big gap right there. No wonder this thing doesn't start. This thing is really out of adjustment. Look at that. That's a lot of play right there. Okay. So I'm going to need to take our 10mm and turn this bolt. Go ahead and turn it clockwise, because I want to tighten this all the way down to 0.004. All right. Yep, that's just about right. Let's tighten down a little bit more. All right, we don't want it too tight, guys. We don't want this too tight. All right, you want it snug, but not too tight. So let's, yep. All right, see that? That's pretty good right there. That's snug. I'm going just a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, that's a little bit too tight. Let's back up a little bit. See that? Okay. All right, so after we have done that, then we don't want this nut to move anymore. So let's just hold it in place, and we're going to tighten down the key to lock it right there. All right. Okay, so that's locked in place right there. All right, so that's pretty good right there. All right, so now, we have done the first one. Let's go to the bottom one. We're going to turn the engine over again. And when this one is all the way down and this one is up, then we're going to adjust this one right here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and turn the engine over. This one is all the way down now. Now we need to adjust this one right here. We're adjusting both of these, both the intake and the exhaust valves to 0.004. And look at this, man. This thing is really out of adjustment. That's really out of adjustment. That's really loose right there. Look at that. Yeah. That's a problem. It's not going to run like that. It's not going to start. All right, so let's go ahead and break this nut. This lock nut. Turn it counterclockwise. Just like that. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right. Now we need to turn this nut clockwise. Again, we're adjusting to 0.004 about the intake and the exhaust valves. All right, we can do it this way as well. We can do it this way. All right. 0.004. All right, let's just about it right there. Gotta go in just a little bit more. It's a little too tight. I'm gonna back up a little bit. All right, and just a little bit more. Okay. Now we're gonna lock it right there. So I'm gonna hold this in place because I don't want that nut to move anymore. And I'm going to turn my lock nut clockwise, just to lock it in place so that big nut won't move and it will keep my adjustment. All right. So that should be right there for that. Yep, that should be good. All right, so as far as the adjustment, that's it. So you adjust your valves on your Briggs & Stratton engine. And I hope you found this video helpful. And the next thing to do is just to replace the cover. I'm just kind of make this a little bit more snug. All right, not too tight. That should be good enough. Okay. So the next thing to do is to examine your cover. Make sure that there's not any dirt inside of your valve cover. And mine looks pretty clean, except for some oil. So I'm just gonna wipe it out. Don't have to wipe the oil out, but just wipe out any debris that may have fallen in it while we're taking the valve cover off. Just gonna do that. Wipe it off, wipe it off. Okay, don't want any kind of dirt inside of our engine compartments. All right. Okay, so it's time to put this cover back on. All right, that's it. Anthony coming to you live with a quick DIY1for video, and I'll catch you in the next video.